Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. Today we're playing against the scariest team in the draft league. So for those who do not know who Osirus is, he's absolutely insane player, amazing YouTuber. I've played him at Worlds before. The year I got third, I played Osirus, which was really exciting and really crazy. He's a very, very well accomplished player and someone I look up to, especially as a player and a YouTuber. This guy's great. You should go check him out. Links down below once again. But let's check out this team. This team is the scariest team in the draft, in my opinion. We got Venusaur Torkoal, which is absolutely crazy that he got both, but I think it's a pretty safe draft because you can get Ninetales to do the same goal as Torkoal. So I think obviously Venusaur Torkoal is a pretty good grab. Then we have Rhyperior, Azumarill, and Mimikyu. Rhyperior is crazy. You have basically a guaranteed Trick Room if you want it. Torracat was actually replaced for Fungus, which is even harder to deal with because we have Mimikyu plus Fungus, Mimikyu plus Scrafty. There's so many Trick Room modes that you can go with. It's so scary, and to top it all off, we have Charizard. So going into this week, I am horrified of playing Osirus. But let's look at what I was able to come up with to challenge this amazing team. So first things first is our buddy Zapdos. Zapdos has been... So first things first is our buddy Zapdos. Zapdos has been honestly one of the best Pokemon in the draft league for me. I'm able to take new ways to build Zapdos every week. This guy's just been straight up my MVP. I love Zapdos so much. I think he has our most KOs. And yeah, so this week I went for an Assault Vest set. I thought about Safety Goggles a lot, but my game plan against this team was to lead Hatterene. And I figure I have Taunt on Grimmsnarl, so worst case scenario, I can just taunt the Venusaur as well. So I thought Safety Goggles was kind of worthless. So I went for Assault Vest. I want to take the Charizard hit really well, potentially, if Charizard gets brought. But yeah. Static is our ability of choice because it's the best ability for Zapdos. We have Thunderbolt, Hurricane, Steel Wing, and Ancient Power. Ancient Power does a lot of damage to Charizard. It doesn't really get the KO, but I figure being able to change the weather is great. Steel Wing's cool if I have to fight Rhyperior and I'm maxed up. I can actually set up a Steel Spike so I won't die super quickly. The EV Spread survives the Max Rockfall from Rhyperior at neutral. And yeah. So for Grimmsnarl, I went for a Lagging Tail set because I thought Trick Room is likely to get set up. I do have Taunt to try and stop Trick Room, but Trick Room was probably going to go up. If he leads Scrafty or Fungus with Mimikyu, there's nothing I can do. So I thought Lagging Tail would be really awesome because it would give me a way to stop the speed of Trick Room. Like, put this on Rhyperior, I can stop Weakness Policy procs, I can put it on Rhyperior mainly. Maybe Torkoal too if need be. So this just gives me a lot of ways to slow down Trick Room, and so I thought Lagging Tail was the perfect set here. I went for Spirit Break because I want to be able to hit things. I went for Light Screen because I figure a lot of these Pokemon are special attackers, and if it's Rhyperior, I'll find a way to deal with that later. So Neoligo is I'm really hyped about this Neoligo. I'm always hyped about Neoligo, but this time around, I went for Meteor Beam, Sludge Bomb, Grass Knot, Protect. I was running some Calyx, and Neoligo can actually grab the KO with Max Overgrowth, and also Meteor Beam's awesome. And I can max Neoligo. So I figured I don't need the double coverage this time, and having the utility to hit Rhyperior will hopefully come in handy, because Rhyperior is still scary to me. Really scary to me. I don't know how I'm going to deal with Rhyperior. Grass Knot should help, and I have a Blastoise. But next up is Como. And this is pretty standard stuff. Again, this just outspeeds Charizard. Usually I just outspeed base 100s because Neoligo outspeeds everything else. Next up is Como. This is going to be my main way to beat Rhyperior and Torkoal most likely. Iron Head, Iron Defense, Body Press, Protect. Pretty standard stuff. Overcoat so it doesn't go to sleep. Lefties to live forever. Very simple Iron Defense, Body Press stuff. This Como is simple. I'm excited that Como is returned. This slot was kind of weird. I thought Abomasnow could be good to change the weather, but overall Abomasnow is way too threatened. It's just not going to do enough. The weather's going to be changing. I don't think Abomasnow is going to be great, so I opted for Como. Blastoise has a different kind of use this week. So it's Eye of Papa Berry, so make it live forever. Torrent, because it's the best ability. I'm not setting up the rain. Scald, Fake Out, Ice Beam, and Yawn. This is mainly to slow down Rhyperior with Scald, and also to threaten the Dynamax Pokemon with Yawn. This survives a Leaf Storm from Life Orb Venusaur if it's timid. I think that's all it really does. And outside of that, it's a pretty simple Blastoise. It doesn't do much, but it's mainly utility. Fake Out, Scald will always kill Rhyperior. I do have a way to change the weather with Max Ancient Power, so I figured, hey, let's do it this way. It's super bulky. I have enough damage to kill Rhyperior in one hit with Scald, and that's all I can ask for. So the main way that I'm going to beat my opponent here, in my mind, is with Hatterene. So I went for a Life Orb Magic Bond set. This allows me not to go to sleep. Life Orb is good. And then I have Expanding Force, Dazzling Gleam, Giga Drain, and Trick Room. This will allow me to hit Rhyperior for a ton of damage, confuse my opponents, and also hit Venusaur for a lot of damage, and Torkoal. So the spread is actually a little different. I want to outspeed Rhyperior. If it's Brave Rhyperior, I'll outspeed it by 1 point. So that's my goal, but it'll also always outspeed Torkoal, because Torkoal won't be speedy. So I just want to be like kind of fast, so if Trick Room goes up, I don't really care. I can reverse it, and if Trick Room doesn't go up, I hopefully outspeed Rhyperior. But if they're adamant Rhyperior, there's no hope of outspeeding that. I'm not running tons of EVs, but I think the Hatterene is going to be my main lead. I'm going to set up like Light Screen, and I'll start Laying Tail things so Hatterene can move first. My plan is to not set up Trick Room, but to lead Hatterene Grimmsnarl, and then do as much damage as possible, and sweep with Neoligo, Zapdos, Comor, Blastoise in the back, depending on what I think is most necessary, depending on my opponent's brings. So that's the plan. Let's see what we can do. Alright, okay. So we're gonna see no Charizard, which is kind of to be expected, but I didn't fully expect Ice-Q or Azumarill at all. I mean, I kind of thought Charizard would show up, but it's clearly not. Okay. So, this is pretty hard Trick Room focus with obviously the Venusaur to throw me off, which is a blast. Okay, how do I want to do this, though? Okay. So Zapdos loses a lot of value here. I think it's actually incredibly weak versus a lot of these Pokemon. And we're going to have to rely very much so on the Hatterene to secure our victory and to help us here. There's no Fake Out, which is kind of good. If I want to, I can just stop Trick Room by killing Mimikyu if I have that power, but I'm not sure if I do. I like Blastoise a lot here. I do think Zapdos does have some value, but it's going to be hard to use. I think we go like Grimmsnarl, Hatterene, game 1 at least, test that out, bring that guy along, and then I think we will bring Blastoise in the back. I think Blastoise does have some really big value here. It's going to be, this matchup's like really scary. It's probably one of the scary, like, I remember when looking through the teams at the beginning of the draft, this was the team that I feared the most. So I'm horrified right now to be playing against the Osirus Sun team. He had an amazing draft, and it makes it really scary. All right, so we're gonna see Ice-Q and Mimikyu. All right. That is a pink penguin. Really quick here. I kind of know what Ice-Q does. Like, I know it belly drums, and if its head ice phase breaks, it gets really, really, like speedy, I think. But okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'm good. Hit by a physical move. Okay. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Oh crap. All right. So we're gonna see a Mimikyu and Ice-Q lead. Amazing stuff. And then it will be led into Grimmsnarl and Hatterene, which is really good for me, I think, because we can start seeing what these items are and what's going to happen. So right off the bat, I'm going to go for a Smite. I'm going to confuse everybody and make things unfun. And then I'm going to go for Taunt onto Mimikyu because I want to see if it's Mental Herb. I want to see Max from this Ice-Cube. Oh, God. What does this thing do? What does this thing do? Does it have Steel Move? I don't care about Ice Face right now. What is its stats? Its attack stat isn't great, so like even if it's Steel Spiking, I don't think it's a huge deal. If it gets a Steel Move, which I'm kind of assuming it does. It gets Iron Head. Alright, well, let's see what's happening here. He's a ginormous penguin with a frozen head. I don't think it's a big deal, but I don't know. I really didn't come prepared for this guy. But I don't think that's a huge deal overall. How slow is the penguin? He's like pretty slow. No, he's base 50. So he's kind of speedy if his face breaks. No Ice Face. Okay. I'm going to get this taunt. I want to see if this is Mental Herb, because if it's not Mental Herb, I can play this game very differently. Like, I can lead this every time and feel safe. Mimikyu goes for Drain Punch. It's going to break the Ice Face. It isn't Mental Herb. Oh, God. Here comes the weakness policy. Does it count? Did it not break? Does it not count as a weakness policy proc? It's not a weakness policy proc. It's not weakness policy. Because, oh my gosh, because the Ice Face protected it from the Drain Punch. I think he totally meant to proc the policy there. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Ice-Cube takes so much damage, Hatterene is no joke there. The confusion is going to hit both. No mental herb on Mimi, which is big. I want to save this Lagging Tail. I want to greed the Lagging Tail. I want to greed the Lagging Tail so bad here. I'll go for Mindstorm onto this guy. I think switching into Blastoise is like okay. Yeah. No. We should save the Lagging Tail. The Lagging Tail is like way more valuable. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. He totally meant to proc the policy there, and we just got like kind of bailed a little bit there, because obviously if the policy procs would go down. Oh man, this is big. This is big because now Ice-Q can hit itself. Their Dynamax is a little bit worthless. And Mimikyu could hit itself too. And we don't know the item on Mimikyu yet at all. Mimikyu's going to get withdrawn here into Torkoal the Parched. That's a great mark. And then we're going to see Ice-Q probably go for Steel Spike into Grimmsnarl. And I don't want to find out if Grimmsnarl lives that personally. So we're just going to go into Turtok. The model for paintings, of course, because we only have the prettiest, most gorgeous Turtoks in our box. It doesn't hit itself, but Steel Spike's going to come through onto Hatterene. Okay, so I could have left Turtok in, or Grimmsnarl in, but I think that's okay. I think the situation is honestly fine. Because Nihi can go absolutely crazy. We've got Yawn Spam if we need it. I think Mindstorm might have been a throw. We'll see, because now I can't fake out anything. So that's a little scary. But we are kind of trading maxes here, which to me isn't bad at all. I think it's totally fine here. Blastoise is tanky too, so this is like pretty decent. It depends on what the last monster are here. So I think the weakness policy is definitely on that penguin. I got to assume you don't just break the Ice Face for no reason, right? It just gets speed. It just gets speed. All right, Mimi comes back in. So Mimi does have to consider killing my Hatterene here, otherwise it will die. And I'll just go for Scald into it to break. I think Scald is fine. We can leave Torkoal alone right here. It could be like a Yawn set, so we'll have to see what Torkoal's going to do to us. But this situation is looking awesome for me. I think. I mean, like, I'm really afraid of Venusaur on the back, but like, I think if we remove if we trick whatever is the last Pokemon, I feel pretty confident. So conserving Grimmsnarl is kind of nice. I wish I Spirit Broke now, but I think it's not a big deal just because, like, I really didn't want to risk losing Grim, but I think I could have risked losing Grim. So Torkoal's going to get withdrawn, actually. So Mimikyu has to kill. Okay, it is a... Okay, Nihi looks incredible. They have to kill. They have to kill the Hatterene right now. Otherwise, it's doomed for them. I'm a little bit afraid. I guess the Psychic Terrain is really nice because it stops that thing from Aqua Jetting spamming me. All right, we'll get the Scald here. This is actually so fine. We get the burn too. That's awesome. That's actually really appreciated. That's awesome. I'll take the burn. 100%. Turtok. Okay. Nice little burn. Mimikyu slowly burning down and dying. I think I'll go Grim. Here. What's really surprising about the Penguin Bring is that I'm actually very special focused, so Ice Face doesn't have as much value as it probably normally would. I'm going to taunt Mimikyu, and I'm going to Yawn Zoomerel. That just seems so freaking safe to me. So safe. These Pokemon are very, very weak. Oh, I can't taunt. I'm a moron. I set up Psychic Terrain. Okay, I'm kind of stupid. A little bit stupid here. But we can Yawn, so that's all that matters. Light screen. Holy crap. What kind of a Zoomerel is this? It's just sick of Zoomerel, I'll tell you that, but didn't expect that one. Alright, I'm going to Spear Break Torkoal, and then we obviously can't Yawn Mimi, so it's not worth... It's really not worth yawning a Zoomerel in a meaningful way, or yawning it again, because if Mimi comes in, it's burned, so it won't. The yawn will fail. So I think going for damage onto Torkoal is pretty good, like weaken it, because it's the only thing that's going to deal damage. I think it's a light screen to Zoomerel. I think it's Perish, so we do have to be like a little bit worried. All right, we're gonna get free damage on the Torkoal. the sun Iron Defense Torkoal, sure. I can kill that whenever I need to. Iron Defense, okay. Nihi will body that. Okay. The light screen is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. But I think the damage we've done to Torkoal already is enough that Nihi should be able to always pick up the KO with the beam. It's just a matter of hitting the freaking beam. How many turns does Psychic Trainer left? 1? That's perfect, thank you. So right here, I will go for Spirit Break into Mimikyu. I want to start killing it as best I can. And I'm going to go for Yawn into Torkoal. So that way, we can potentially get a trick onto it and ruin the Torkoal's day so that Nihi is always going first. Even in Trick Room. Alright, Trick. Mimikyu has Trick. Okay, that's really crazy. What is this? What the hell? Turtok got a Life Orb. Okay, it stole my Papa Berry. What the heck? Body Press shouldn't kill Grim. Oh, it's going for Blastoise. What the heck is going on here? Spirit Break. That was a really clutch Berry steal, I'm not gonna lie, because now it it's gonna heal up, which is very clutch for the Mimikyu, because it would have come close to dying. I guess probably we just kill it anyways. Sunlight fades, which is good, but it doesn't really affect anything. Psychic Train is the big one here, so we can trick the Torkoal, take away those lefties so it stops healing. Actually, the Sunlight fading is a big deal, because now Blastoise is doing big boy damage here. I don't think I need to trick. Well, Torkoal also will go to sleep, and that means we just win with Nihiliga. I'll Scald him. I might as well. I'll trick him next turn if I need to. Alright, Azumarilla's coming back in. I think Grimmsnarl picks up the KO onto Mimi. I'm like pretty sure, unless it Drain Punches me. But even then, I don't know. It's going for TR, which isn't a big deal. I'd love a burn here. Just help me whittle down that Azumarill. Spirit Break. I hope this kills. It does. That's actually really big. Obviously, I would have been able to just trick it, but Trick Room going up would still be kind of obnoxious and not very appreciated. So now I can get a free Yawn on really whatever I want, and then that thing will go to sleep, and Nihiligo should just win the freaking game here. And, like, it's body pressed, so it doesn't actually have, like, a lot of immediate damage. So I'm going to go for Trick on the Torkoal, give it a Lagging Tail, and then I'm just going to Yawn. Do I need to trick Torkoal? Not really. How many turns does Light Screen do they have? It's got one more turn. I think I'll trick Torkoal. I don't know if I need to trick Torkoal. Maybe I should trick Azumarill and Yawn Torkoal. I think that's better. Doesn't really matter though in the big picture. But I think that's what I'll do. I don't know. This is a really weird endgame because I'm pretty sure I just win with Nihiligo. But I should just get rid of this Lagging Tail. I think Azumarill is a little bit better. We can see the item as well. Citrus Berry, cool. So if it goes for like a, well, if it goes for Belly Drum, we could be in big trouble because it would be able to one-shot me. But I don't think it has Belly Drum. But I don't want to count anything out because Light Screen could just be filler. It does have Heat Wave. Turtok King's on. Yawn is in play. I should have probably Yawned Azumarill on second thought, just in case it did have Belly Drum. I think I did misplay a tad bit there, but I think the situation is fine now. I think we're totally chilling here. And the Light Screen wears off. So that guy's drowsy. I can just Spirit Break Azumarill, just get damage on it. And then I'll Yawn Azumarill as well. And we should just be chilling now. Yeah, we should be good. We took the Citrus Berry. Okay, Azumarill will protect. Turtok will go down, but what that does mean is we just get to hit Azumarill with a double tap Sludge Bomb plus Spirit Break. There's no way Azumarill can live that, and I think I can just Sludge Bomb Torkoal to death and still win that way as well. What a weird game. This is not how I expected it to go in my head, because like obviously I think about the matchups in my head and like how they'll play out and what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to win, and like, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of theory modding, but like in this case, this is such a weird, unexpected way that this game is playing. It's so strange. I think what I'll do here is I'm actually going to go for Taunt onto Azumarill, and then I'm going to go for Yawn onto Azumarill as well. Just so that Light Screen doesn't go up, and more importantly, that Azumarill can't protect next turn and waste my time. That's the big one, because if it like Aqua Jets here, that would be annoying. And then we'll win, I think. I'm kind of afraid I'm choking, because like, I think I should have won already, but I don't know, man. This is kind of scary.
This is kind of scary just because like I could miss moves or bad things could happen or Torkoal could wake up in one turn. There's like a lot that can go wrong that is really scaring me. Alright, let's see. Torkoal sleeping. Azumarill's going to go for Play Rough again into Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl does go down.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. I'm really afraid. Yeah, like, wow, wait, let me look up Azumarill really quick. I just don't know what moves it could like possibly whip out on me that like could make me lose the game. Cause like we'll live liquidation and stuff, so that shouldn't be an issue. Does it get any ground moves? That's it gets dig, mud shot, bulldoze. All right, I should be able to live any of those. I think I'm just gonna Meteor Beam Torkoal for the guaranteed KO, and then I'll yawn Azumarill again. I just don't want to lose my Blastoise yet. I really don't want to miss this move. I should just win, I think. Because Yana will put it to sleep. It has Light Screen. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little afraid. We should just be good. Alright. Oh, we hit our move, thank God. This should kill Torkoal, right? That's a one-shot. Easy money. Easy money. Okay. And then Azumarill, what are you going to do? What is Azumarill going to do here? Yawn again, because we're cool. Play Rough. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay. Ooh! That means it's probably like it's probably like Parasong or something. I don't know what moves it is, but we're good. We're good. Sludge Bomb and we'll throw Scald. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Battle's canceled. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. What a weird game. It definitely was not intended. Like, my opponent's strats did not work how intended, and we were able to kind of snag game one, because it started to get really close, but I think we kind of stole game one because of the Ice Face interaction that actually just really benefited us. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, game two. I'm feeling really confident, though. The Hatterene seems really disgusting versus the entire Sun team, honestly. The most threatening thing is that Ice Cube, but as we know, they have no self-proc now, so it makes my Hatterene strategy even better. And then, like, there's no lagging tail. We just gotta be a little bit careful with our Psychic terrain. That's the only thing that I really regretted in how I played. And then, yeah, Como is much weaker, though. I think we'll just bring the same mons. Like, no need to change it yet. Game 3, I think Zapdos could have a place. Because obviously Rhyperior didn't come. Zapdos body's, like, everything but Ice Cube. So, yeah, it's fine. And Zapdos outspeeds Mimi. Like, there's a lot to love here for Zapdos being really strong, which is really good for me, obviously. But I think Blastoise pulled its weight. It did a lot. It caused a lot of pressure that I think was able to just win us the game. In this game, though, I don't know if I'll change anything really, because I think they're gonna change up drastically. I think they're gonna probably maybe rely on Rhyperior, maybe not. We'll see. It's really interesting that my opponent went for Body Press Torkoal just because like the only physical Pokemon I have right now is Komos. Like everything else is just ignoring the Body Press. Obviously, like Body Press does kind of super effectively sweep my team, but it is like I think good for me. I'd rather deal with this than like an Eruption Torkoal. But I guess like Iron Defense, Body Press, Heat Wave is still a great set. Like there's no downside to that. But I am very special heavy, which is really nice here. Rhyperior and Mimi. Okay, the Sand Swept as well. All right. It kind of depends on the Rhyperior speeds here. I'm a little worried, but I think it's fine. Because I'm pretty sure here. I'm gonna go for that. Max Overgrowth. Taunt onto Mimikyu. I'm like 90% sure that weakness policy is on the Ice Cube. Unless they were just like raising speeds. But that doesn't make too much sense. I led two pretty slow Pokemon. I think they're trying to pop the policy. So, hopefully my calcs are correct and I one-shot Rhyperior with Giga Drain. I'm pretty sure I do. But we'll see. I don't actually know. I'm kind of worried. If they move first, it'll be very bad for me. I'm going to run the calc. I just want to know. Rhyperior versus Hatterene. It kind of depends on their item, too. Like, I'm a little worried they're like Assault Vest. They're faster than us. That's really bad. I'm really sad. I ran a little bit of speed to try and speed creep, but they are just faster. So that means they will live our move. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I don't know. No, they should. It sucks that we're slower. I was really hoping I'd be able to speed creep the little Rhyperior, but they're probably just adamant neutral speed, so the speed creeping that was going to be very difficult. But I think nonetheless here we're going to get some big damage. Depends if they go for like Steel Spike or something, then Hatterene should be able to just pick up the KO. We should be chilling. We'll have to see. I'm a little mad that I didn't try to trick, but I think it's okay. We'll see. I should be able to take the hit. Unless their weakness balls for Rhyperior. Let's see. They're going to play off my Hatterene, trying to get as much damage as possible. This is going to hurt. Life Orb, wow. That really, really hurt. They are faster. They go for Max Quake. Okay. That's fine. Oh, into Grim. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's such a good turn for me. That's actually really good. Because now we just get free damage on this guy. I don't know what his item is. I think we'll be able to tell if it's Assault Vest or something right here. Because we know it's probably not Weakness Ball, is it? That was not Weakness Policy. Or, not Assault Vest. Grass. Max Quake. Grim. Taunt. Good damage. Honestly, the Mimi did a lot of damage there. I didn't appreciate that one. Didn't appreciate the damage from Mr. Mimikyu over there. We're healing up. Life's good. Okay. It sucks. I really wish I was faster. Maybe I should have sped crept Adamant Rhyperior instead of Brave. Alright, I'm going to go for Max Guard. I don't care if Grim dies. We've done a lot of damage here. Who are we tricking? That's the question. Because, like, both are faster than Hat. No, we just trick Mimi, I think. Because if Grimmsnarl goes down... he can't actually kill that guy, though. I'm going to trick Mimi, because I think they're going to get a KO onto Grim here. Like, I'm pretty confident. And then, if Mimi's down, we can fuse it, and then we just go into Blastoise to pick up the KO onto Rhyperior. We're going to Max Guard, and they aren't, which is good. Can I borrow your Life Orb really quick, Mimikyu? I actually think maybe we could kill Rhyperior with Grimmsnarl. If we have the Life Orb. So maybe that was actually a genius play. Play Rough into Hatterene, and Max Quake into Hatterene. Okay, so I didn't expect Grimmsnarl to really live the turn, but him living the turn is probably just fine by me. Alright, I'm faster than Rhyperior with Grimmsnarl. Thank God. I'm actually going to run the calc, because I think that changes how I want to play the turn. So we're like 4 attack, right? So we're not maxed. We're doing about 9 to 11%. But he's maxed. But if we have a Life Orb, I bet you this kills. Ooh! 12 to 13. I think that's going to get the KO. I'm going to go for Smite into Mimikyu. I'm going to greet it even harder. And I'm going to rely on this KOing. I think it totally does. I don't know. That looks like a 15-20%er though. Max Guard. Perfect. That's amazing. We take this. We take this. Life is good. Life is so freaking good. That's why I didn't want to max Smite into Rhyperior. I wanted to greet a little bit here because I was afraid of that Max Guard. Bzzz. See you later, Mimikyu. Now we kill Rhyperior 100% of the time. This guy's so dead. Next turn is Spirit Break. And if Mimikyu hits himself here, that would be great. It still can't set up Trick Room either. What? Oh yeah, the Disguise. I was like so confused why the Disguise was breaking. We did just use a max move into Disguise, but... Alright, if Mimikyu hits itself, I'd love that. Oh, damn. Okay, that's okay. That's totally fine. That damage was actually pretty negligible. And I think Mimi will still be taunted. I think. I hope. And Grimmsnarl definitely threatens the KO onto Rhyperior. Yeah, Mimi's taunt should end next turn. No, it ends this turn. I can't really let TR go up, though. I'm actually a little bit afraid. A little bit afraid of TR. Huh. Because Dazzle won't kill Mimikyu. Mimikyu's got a really, really good special defense stat. Do we just rely on one of them getting hit? And we just try to Dazzle? Like, Dazzle Spirit Break, and then we say one of them hits themselves. Because we could taunt. We could taunt Mimi and get the guaranteed. I think we just should taunt Mimikyu. But then do we lose both? I think I'm going to taunt Mimikyu. I have to play it safe here. I have to. I think it's okay to do this, because I think Neil Ego can sweep, but I think I have to taunt here, because I really can't afford Trick Room to go up. If Rhyperior hits himself, though, life is so amazing. He doesn't. He goes for high horsepower into Hatterene. Hatterene, I'll see you later, buddy. You did amazing. Okay.
And then what's Mimikyu? Gonna try to use Trick Room. Okay, cool. That's okay with me. That's really good. I mean, that's the best I could ask for. Crimstar's actually healing up quite a bit. So Rapier is probably he's a little bit healthy. I don't think he actually can hurt. Mimikyu can really hurt Nihilego. And we could start trying to set up a sweep here. I think we could set up a sweep here. Go for the Grass Knot just to get the guaranteed KO. Show our little trick. And then I'll Spear Break Mimikyu for a lot of damage. Because Trick Room can't go up. It's Drain Punch. Drain Punch could hurt Nihilego. I'm a little bit afraid of leaving Mimi alone. Maybe I should just went into Blastoise. Oh, he's trying to protect. I really hope it hits itself. Darn it. Darn it, that's so bad. I mean, it might not actually be horrible. Protects, yeah. I'm glad I went for Taunt, though. I made the correct play. Awesome damage. I think we kill even with the thing here. Playoff could miss Grim. That would be... I mean, Playoff... Oh, it's so confused. Can it hit itself? Oh, that's huge! Thank you, Smite. It's about time. I'll take one. That was a very crucial one because I don't want to get Drain Punched right now. That wouldn't be appreciated. Showing Grass Knot does kind of suck because it's really obvious that Grass Knot's going to come again. And they're just going to switch out. And it's going to suck because I'm going to Grass Knot a Torkoal. But there's not much I can do to stop myself from doing that. I have to threaten this KO. Because if I don't kill Rhyperior right here, right now, I'm in a horrible spot. So I think I have to go for Grass Knot here, even though I know it's going to switch into Torkoal. Because if I don't kill Rhyperior, any high horsepower is Nihilego, I lose the game. All, like, straight up. Nihilego's, like, my only damage right now. Well, I mean, Grimmsnarl is doing some pretty nice damage. But I need Nihilego to get these KOs. And I think Nihilego is actually fine, because it walls the Azumarill. So, if Azumarill and Torkoal are on the back, I think I'm fine. Mimikyu goes out first, which... That's fine, into Torkoal. I think they're just going to give me Rhyperior. Like, keep me honest here, you know? Yep, they're going to keep me honest. I'm so glad I went for Grass Knot. I'll see you later, Rhyperior. Thank you for the free +1. Okay, I'm feeling really good here. Nihilego's good. Nihilego's chilling. Nihilego's chilling. I'm happy. Come on, buddy. Spear Break. Honestly, I'll probably do more damage to myself. I actually am. Yep, okay. We did about the same. Oh, with the lefties? I think Grimmsnarl did more to himself there. I still love him. He's still my boy, but... All we have to do is get to +2, and then I think Sludge Bomb kills every Pokemon on my opponent's team. And then we'll just win with Nihilego. Azumarill. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to see. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Because we saw Play Rough last turn, like last game, so I think that's the only move that this thing has to hit me. So all we have to do is taunt it, so there's no light screen, and then I'm fine. Because I don't think, as long as it isn't Belly Drum. It could have Aqua Jet, but if it has Aqua Jet, it's not that scary as like without Belly Drum. So we taunt him, stop potential Belly Drum. We still don't know. We only saw Play Rough and screens, but Citrus Berry, you know, that's usually a Belly Drum item. The Azumarill is still really scary. Nihilego's defense stat is like pretty awful. But we do have Sun for a while, so like I don't know. I feel pretty confident in Nihilego's ability to end the game. The Protect is extremely obvious, but there's nothing I can do. I need to do this so I can threaten the KO, because Body Press is the only thing that stops me. Liquidation would be the scary move here. Charging up my Meteor Beam. I'm going to run a Calculated Kick. I'm pretty sure this kills, but I just want to know. Nihilego, this is a +2. I think it's like max special attack. Play Rough. Yeah, see? Play Rough's the only attacking move I think we've seen. Grimmsnarl's still alive. Nice. +2. Sludge Bomb. It does always kill. Let's say they're like max special defense though, which seems unlikely, but if they are we in trouble? We would be in trouble. I think I'll follow through with that. I think that's my best play. I really wish I had like Power Gem right here, right now, but I think it's okay. Okay, +3. That means we're gonna get the guaranteed KO. Yeah, +3 is totally fine. We taunted Azumarill. Boop. Grass Knot was like so freaking clutch on my boy here. Being able to hit Rhyperior was huge. Now we're at +3. Spirit Break.
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We have fake out too, so it's a guaranteed. Player off is okay. I'm just so afraid it's like freaking bulldoze or something crazy that we haven't seen yet. It's player off again. Okay, I think Nihiligo won the game. I think we're good. I think we're good. Like, so let's check. Just make sure +3 sludge bomb always gets the KO on careful Torkoal. Oh, there's a roll. There's a small chance that I won't get the KO, but it's fine. I have 2 life orbs. Wow. I stole a life orb, so I had 2 of them. Torkoal comes in. So I think what we do here, just to lock it up, because let me see, if Azumarill is taunted, I actually just fake out Torkoal and then just win the game that way. Azumarill is taunted, so this should kill. We're gonna go for a sludge bomb, and then we fake out Torkoal to get the guaranteed win. This is a guaranteed win. Oh my gosh, this matchup was scaring me all week. I can see the light. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. Fake out onto Torkoal. Sludge bomb onto Azumarill. That is the 3rd KO for Azumarill of this fight, this battle. And, wait for it, Beast boosting. I think we would have got the 4 KOs, but our opponent might run, which will be sad for Nihiligo. I want Nihiligo to get the 4th KO. Please, Nihiligo can use all the KOs. It deserves all of them. Please! Alright, Sludge Bomb. And then, we'll just yawn, like get the guarantee. Scald will kill. No need to yawn. No need to yawn. Because if it does somehow miraculously live, like, yes! We get the 4 KOs! Yes! Nihiligo with the 4 KOs. Ferrothorn got 4 KOs last week. Nihiligo gets 4 this week. Life, or 2 weeks ago, Ferrothorn did against Joe. Life is good, baby! That's another win! That's 3 wins in a row. Oh my gosh, we might have a chance at playoffs. That is huge. I think we might have to win next week, and we'll have to give it all next week. But I think it's looking good, baby. It's looking good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. And we have the final week next week if we don't make playoffs. But I think there's hope. I have no idea. The standings, we were kind of in the middle. But this win is huge for us. And we did it. All thanks to Nihiligo and Turtok. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out Osirus, he's an amazing player. I've played him at Worlds before. He's absolutely insane. Top 8 at Worlds in 2014. He's an amazing player. You guys got to go check out his content. Links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And have an amazing day.